Yo, what's up ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? It's your boy Fusion. In today's video, I'm actually back reacting to your Call of Duty opinions. It's been a long time since I did this again. It was probably like a month ago since I last did a video like this, but I'm finally back. We're going to react to your Call of Duty opinions, so let's go. Okay, first off, what types of CODs are better? First off, we had futuristic, and then we had like the modern or the old type. So, as you can clearly see here, modern has just completely dominated this question. Futuristic was 9%, old was 17%, and modern was 74%. I'm not gonna lie, I thought futuristic would actually have a little bit more, to be honest, because for me personally, I prefer the futuristic type over the kind of old ones. Although in terms of campaign, the old ones were great. I actually also really like the advanced ones. So for this, I'm gonna say Black Ops 2 is also advanced. It was basically set in 2025. I'm pretty sure. Advanced Warfare was like 2060 something. And Infinite Warfare was probably even further. But I actually like the futuristic kind, but obviously, modern was also fantastic as well. You know, talking to Modern Warfare 2019, and then also Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, etc. And of course, Modern Warfare 2 is going to be modern as well. So yeah, I'm not really surprised that modern actually won. So let's take a look at some of these comments. First off, I'm just gonna like all of them. Okay, let's read some of these comments. Tyler, I love the modern setting of COD. Mostly it's say, however, I also love when they do futuristic CODs, so it really shows how creative they can be when it comes to weapon design. Very true, actually. They had a lot of pretty cool weapons in Infinite Warfare and also Advanced Warfare, such as the EM2. Obviously, the BAL-27 wasn't exactly, you could say, a futuristic weapon, but still, the BAL-27 is still a gun very close to my heart. The sniper rifles, they changed them. The Moors was great fun. And obviously, a bunch of weapons in Infinite Warfare were definitely interesting as well. So I absolutely agree. Some of the weapon, but also like map designs as well, was pretty clean and pretty cool. And I definitely think that I gotta agree, just straight up. The futuristic CODs are definitely interesting, and you know, I think I definitely prefer the futuristic over old, to be 100% honest, but that's just me. Of course, not everyone's going to agree, and that's completely fair enough. Evan, you just love the old World War II vibes because you're a huge history fan. You know what? I respect that. I respect that. Oscar, I don't really think it matters what sort of time it's set. Like, for example, Black Ops 1 was a good game and it was set in the past. Black Ops 3 was one of the best CODs ever and it was in the future. You know what? Good point. Very good point. I see what you're saying, but at the same time, I think for me, because I'm not a massive fan of the kind of World War 1 and 2 kind of periods. I don't mind like 1 or 2 games, but it just feels like they're gonna rinse and repeat it because we've had World War, we had World War 2, we've had Vanguard, and I just have that feeling that they're gonna try and make another one at some point. And it's just not what I want personally. But of course, maybe other people think differently, and if you do, fair enough. Will Modern Warfare 2 be better than Modern Warfare 2019, and why? Now, as you can see here, 2/3 of people said yes, and I gotta say, as of recording this, it is the 8th of October, so we've already had the Modern Warfare 2 beta. And straight up, I really like Modern Warfare 2. And so it's good to see that obviously 2/3 of people agree with me. 67% saying yes, 33% saying no. Again, let's have a look at the comments. I hope it has double the doors, that's why it's going to be better. Honestly, you know what? From what it felt like they halved them. There's not as many doors, which is kind of crazy, to be honest. And Evan's saying that it's going to be it will be better because it's going to be a reimagined version of Modern Warfare 2. And in a way, it almost kind of does feel like that. The only issue is, in terms of weapons and that kind of, you know, thing, it doesn't feel like it because we haven't had much Modern Warfare 2 weapons. We've had a few, but nothing too insane. Apart from maybe like the Scar H, and that's honestly about it, really. I really hope that they bring the ACR, the intervention, the MSR, and weapons like that back, but I guess we'll have to see. But overall, I have to agree. Modern Warfare 2 is definitely better, or as good as Modern Warfare 2019. I'm just glad that people agree with me on that. On to the third question: who are you most excited to see in the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, and why? Now, as you can see here, it's quite a close battle between Ghost and Soap, but yet Ghost does take the W. I'm very glad to see that Ghost is back, and also Soap as well. Very glad to see that. Okay, so Soap coming in with 31%, Ghost coming in with 44%, Captain Price 15%. I thought Captain Price would actually be a bit more higher, but okay. And then we had Gaz, which is Kyle Garrick, coming in with 5%, and then other 5% as well. Tyler saying, What's White is who I'm most excited for. Okay, bud. Minigun, Ghost, he is a legend, and he feels bad the way that he was killed. Absolutely. Captain Price was the GOAT. I absolutely agree. Captain Price is pretty awesome. To the fourth question, and just very quickly say, this will have 6 questions overall. So, which multiplayer map are you most excited to see return? And as you can clearly see, Terminal has dominated the battleground. 68%. Favela coming in with 8%. High Rise coming in with 13%. And Shipment coming in with 6%. And other comments, 6% as well. There's no surprise that Terminal definitely got a high, kind of ranking and whatnot. Terminal's a fantastic map. One of my favorites to play. But the fact that High Rise didn't get, like, at least 30% or something. Good lord. Probably one of my favorite maps from Modern Warfare 2. High Rise was such a great map, and not only that, it was beautiful as well. Like, the skyline was amazing. Evan, High Rise seems like a fun from what I've seen. It is a fun map. Very fun. Great map. One of my favorites, to say the least. And Vaulting saying that if it's not High Rise, then, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, exactly. I'm surprised. Genuinely shocked. Another question about the kind of Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 that's going to be coming out quite soon. Will Warzone 2 succeed or flop, and why? And again, it's quite close to 2/3 of people saying succeed and 1/3 saying it's gonna flop. But it's not exactly 2/3 and 1/3. 61% saying it's gonna succeed. 39% of people said it's going to flop, and that kind of surprises me. Having looked at some of the gameplay, it looks okay. They're going to be reverting some changes, which is good. I think something to do with the loot system and all of that stuff, so I'm glad. I think they're going to try and make it very similar to the first Warzone that we had, which, if they do, I'm going to be very happy with that. That's exactly what I want. Also, they're going to get rid of the kind of buy station where you make your own weapon and you buy the weapon, you buy attachments and stuff like that. I think they're going to do the traditional Warzone loadout drop, which is good. Very happy with that. That's kind of just how it worked. The way the Call of Duty had that, it just worked. And I don't think they needed to change it because, again, like I said, it just worked. It worked for Call of Duty and I liked it. And so did many other people, so I'm glad that they're kind of reverting it back to what Warzone 1 was. I do think that it will do well as having a fresh start and a new map as well, as only having Modern Warfare 2 stuff. I think there is going to be a lot better than having 3 games worth of weapons, etc. in the game, and everyone will be experimenting again with different weapons, trying to find a new meta. I agree. I definitely think that with the Modern Warfare 2 stuff, that obviously, yeah, there's going to be a lot of people experimenting, trying new attachments, or different attachments, different guns. Maybe we'll see marksman-like rifles, like the EBR or something like that, maybe do well. Obviously, I don't want it like the DMR meta, but something that's like, not like a 3-shot kind of thing, but something where it's a bit viable, or, using the Mark II carbine. In Warzone 1, that was not, like, meta whatsoever. It never one-shots or anything like that. And I wouldn't mind seeing the Mark II carbine one-shotting. To be 100% honest, I'd actually be okay with that. On to the last question, and this is quite an interesting question in my eyes. Do you think DMZ, which is Modern Warfare 2's third mode, is it going to be better than Escape from Tarkov? If so, why? Two of the answers, both have 38% yes and possibly. Which is quite interesting, actually. That really piqued my interest. And 25% said no. So, let's have a look at the comments. Tyler, if they can execute it well enough, I'd say it would be a success more than Tarkov, as it would allow console players to share that experience with PC players. Actually, I agree with that. I absolutely agree. I think that if Call of Duty can nail it on the head, then they can make DMZ really good. And I'm excited to see on how good it's going to be. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be solid. And again, let's take a look at Minigun's comment. I would go with no, because Tarkov is really, it really makes you focused on hearing and good vision. Call of Duty is more arcade, but it would be fun to see it change. And don't forget, in Warzone or just multiplayer, you can call a UAV or something more deadly in Tarkov. Yeah, you can call a UAV or something more deadly in, and Tarkov is all knowledge and I'm guessing knowledge of your friends, and that's all. I see what you're trying to say, and yeah, you know, with Tarkov, as someone who's played Tarkov, you do need to know, first off, the map layout. You need to know what to listen out for as well, because, you know, there's not really too many signs in Tarkov where you instantly know it's a friend or an enemy. There is, in Tarkov, there is no kind of name, like badges or plates or whatever you want to call them. You know, in Escape from Tarkov, you have to communicate, and if you don't, then you're probably going to get killed. So, I definitely think with Call of Duty, they're going to have something like that. I don't think they're going to have any kind of kill streaks like UAVs or anything like that. I really highly doubt it. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see how Call of Duty implement their way into making something like Escape from Tarkov. It's going to be interesting to say the least, but they really have to take a long think about it and just see. We're just going to see how it goes. Anyway, thank you also so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe and put the post notifications on. Thank you also so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Bye-bye.